1st court date is going forward. This is the court date that the prosecution in this matter wants me to come in and explain why I'm innocent, as opposed to him proving that I'm guilty. I am inviting everybody in the area to that court date. Lackluster covered it, so we've got a few people coming already. We've got Ty is going to be there. My family is going to be there. A few of our close friends are going to be there, plus anybody else who shows up. You get a chance to meet me and Tyler, and we'll probably hang out for probably for a good hour or so after the hearing. So if anybody's able to come, that is going to be in Bloomfield, Indiana. It's Greene County, Indiana. It's the Superior Court, so it's the 2nd floor, and it's at 8:30 a.m. So if you are near here and you can be there, I hope to see you there. I really, really would hope to see you there, because that's going to make a big difference in what the public officials do, knowing that the public is going to be there and watching what is going on. So, with that being said, everybody, I want to get into some bigger news on another note. Lake County, Indiana. Me and Tyler were charged with trespass each. We were both charged with trespass. That's a Class A misdemeanor. That case has been completely dismissed. That case is all the way over. The prosecutor had to throw it in the trash, but it's taken 2 years. So we initially went and took the video of them illegally arresting us in July of 2022. It's now the end of July 2024, and I want to give everybody a little backstory on how this happened, how this came to be dismissed. Because initially we signed a diversion agreement. Tyler got his case dismissed pursuant to a diversion agreement, and I signed a diversion agreement. Now, a lot of people will feel like, oh, you know, you're copping the easy way out. Well, I'll tell you, the diversion agreement didn't go through. On my end, it didn't go through. Tyler completed his diversion agreement. It got dismissed, but mine didn't go through. So, and by the way, we both took our diversion agreements at the advice of counsel, right? That was what happened. We took it as at the advice of our lawyer. But of course, when I went to court to have the case dismissed pursuant to my diversion agreement, mine was a year long, Tyler's was a half a year. The prosecutor said, oh no, we're going to resume the prosecution in this matter, which basically means they're not going to dismiss it pursuant to the diversion. Well, the attorney that I had hired, with the help of you all, by the way, you all had really helped me hire an attorney there. The attorney that I had hired actually said he needed to get more money. He said that the initial retainer wasn't going to cover his additional work in this case. He had felt like he had done all the work that he had gotten paid for already. So I went into court, and I didn't feel like asking for any more donations with regards to this case because it's so open and shut. So I went into court, and I basically said that I was going to represent myself. They dragged it out 3 more court dates. And the second to last court date I spoke, I said, look, the prosecution knows what's going on. They know that my rights have been violated, and they're still pursuing this. Well, then the last court date that I went to, this was on, well, heck, I don't even know when it was. It was a few weeks ago. But I went there, and basically I told them, I said, look, it's been 2 years. The state has kept my phone. They've kept my gimbal. They've put me through hell as far as the legal damages go, and the financial damages, the defamation, the damage to my reputation. And anyways, you know, I told them right then and there, I said, you're going to have to produce this evidence, and then after that, we're going to a jury trial. So shortly after that, the case was dismissed. And it's not that big of it's not that, like, you know, complicated of a story, but they made it complicated. It shouldn't have been that complicated, but of course they want to drag me through the mud, and they want me to just have to spend all the money in the world to drive or to you know, pay for a lawyer. So that being said, everybody, if anybody is in the area, I know this was just an update video. We didn't want to make it too long. I'm just back from a lengthy family vacation, and we've got court on the 1st. So with that being said, by the way, I see you, Harvey. Thanks for being here. Harvey is a legend himself. He says that I'm a legend, but he's just being polite. Harvey is an absolute legend. I've beaten 2 cases now. He's beaten like 4 or 5. The guy's incredible. So, but anyways, August 1st, which is 2 days from now. August 1st is the court date, 8:30 a.m. This is for the case that isn't dismissed, right? This is Greene County, Indiana, Bloomfield, Indiana. It's going to be on the 2nd floor. If you can make it, if you can make it to this court date, I want you to send me an email and tell me that you're going to be there. I've already received about 2 comments or 3 comments from people. I've received a couple more emails saying that people are going to show up. This is a big courtroom. They've got room for us. So come on, come one, come all. Come see the public hearing and see what your public officials are doing in America. And watch me as I relentlessly stand up to them and stand for our rights. Because if there's one thing that I won't do, it's bow down to an absolute tyrant, right? My knees stopped working in that regard about the day I was born. So with that being said, everybody, I hope to see you. Send me an email, RSVP to me on the email. If you've got my number, send me a text. If you've got me on Facebook, send me a message on Facebook. Let me know you're coming here so I know what we're dealing with. And with that being said, we will see everybody in the next video. I've been Craig Henry with the Henry Media Group. Take care.